congratulations for taking on this challenge of making your last 60 your best 60, because I have been so inspired by the participation and the comments and the emails that people have shared with me, and just really happy for each of you who are taking it really seriously to really make a push in these last 60 days of the year to focus in on what's important to you and to work on your life and to end the year strong, so that as people are talking about resolutions and you're thinking of new habits and really like revisioning your life, you'll be in the best state of mind. So I just want to congratulate all of you who are participating in this so fully. So today I wanted to share two things. One is, don't worry about the unimportant things. That's one of the skills of productivity and really just focusing in on our lives, is to be able to discern what's important and what's not important. And I know I talk a lot about that, like the loud, colorful, noisy kinds of things that go on in our lives, and to not be distracted, but to really tune in on what's important. Because what's important are the things that are going to last, the relationships that are meaningful to us, and the relationships that really help us move forward in our lives. And also to not worry about the things that you really can't change. And I know that seems like a really simple line in terms of what we can and what we can't change, but sometimes we do get caught up trying to change people or circumstances. And I mean, I'm the ultimate optimist, so I think that I can change a lot of things. I've also gotten a lot better at discerning what things are important and what things I can work with and work around. So tune into what's important to you. Don't worry or try to spend a lot of energy and time on things that are not important to you. The second thing I want to share to really help us focus in on these last 43 days is to be aware. Again, it's a lot of discernment and reflection, but to be aware of who needs us to be on our A game. And by that I mean who is most affected by us being our best. When you think about who needs you to focus in your very best way, or who needs you to show up in your fullest, most connected presence, who needs you to really focus in on writing words that are impactful. So I'm really asking you to consider, like, who needs you to be on your A game, not just to do the job, but to really be on your A game. Over the years, I've taught a few teacher training programs, and whenever I would prepare for those teacher training programs, one of the things that I was really aware of was that they were absorbing not only my words, but also my actions and my example. They're really practicing and learning and absorbing in a way that is really unique when you're in a training program. Kind of like all those questions that you have that you never thought of when you were just a yoga student. And so I knew that I needed to be on my A game, to not just teach the words and to teach the topic, but to really embody that, and to embody that in a way that could speak not only in the days of the training, but for years and years to come. I took that really seriously because I know that as a yoga teacher, I affect a lot of people, and I was affecting these new trainees to really have impact on their students and on their students. And one of the best things that I see and notice on social media is when people have gone through our teacher training program and their students really compliment that teacher who went through our training, And it just really warms my heart. Not that I was the only influence, but that I was my best self for them. So as you're thinking about who needs you to show up, like think about that. Like who are you affecting that will be impacting many, many more people, maybe many more generations. It really brings some seriousness to what we do. And I think of writers, and I think of how when I read some of my favorite writers who are maybe of the century, maybe not no longer alive, and how whatever words they wrote in that moment, how resonating they continue to be in my life. That whatever we're doing, like don't doubt that it will have impact. Don't doubt that it will have impact. Whether that's in retail and you're working with people, or you're in management or leadership, or even if you're a student, to know that the people that you're interacting with, like that's someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's wife, someone's son, someone's friend, and how you impact them will have resonating effects beyond them in that interaction. So really think about who needs you to be on your A game. Who are you impacting because they'll be impacting other people? And how does that really raise the quality of your work today? So I hope this helps, and I'm really excited and honored to be part of these days with you as we end 2018 strong. Looking forward to hearing any feedback that you have for me and any topics or questions that you want me to address. Please email me back, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.